Welcome to the ICanB show where we talk about everything that we can be on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Coming back around on Monday. I am your host, ICB, and I am very happy to be here in front of you guys, with you guys. It is a fresh week, a fresh perspective, lessons learned, lessons applied, and we are doing the damn thing around these parts and in these streets. You guys! So, sorry about that screech. I just wanted you to know that I love you very much, and I'm happy that we're here. We made it to a new week. We are still being inspired. We're still being loved in a pure and kind and courageous way. So shout out to y'all for making it to a new week. And shout out to us for being consistent in our efforts to just put one foot in front of the other. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's done. Call it done. All right. So um, today on the podcast, I really want to come and talk to you guys about some of the strongest energy known to man, right? And it is the relationship, it's in accordance with who you are, right? So, you are the love that you seek for. Now, I don't mean to be corny out here in these streets, okay? To give y'all a little love, let's look at Miss B right here. I don't mean to be corny when I say that, but it's the truest thing and the truest form in which I could actually and always apply to your experience in this world, right? So a lot of times we grow up as kids, we take on, but we experience a certain amount of, trauma, grief, love, hope, inspiration. We develop as people, but we have a sense of always looking outside of ourselves to complement what is on the inside, right? So when people do you dirty, when people do you wrong, you're constantly like looking around or thinking like, how could you do me like that? How could you, why don't you love me? Why don't you see me? Why don't you appreciate me? And in reality, you guys, that like ache that you have in your heart for consistency, for love, for and to belong, it's because that is inside of you. That is who you have always been. What you crave in this world is a direct correlation, reflection of who you are. And it can be in a good way, it can be in a, not so complimenting way. But at the end of the day, if you're in a relationship with self, the relationships outside of you is going to reflect that kindness that you hold for yourself. The only reason why people can attempt to run over you, can attempt to disrespect you, is because they see that you aren't necessarily holding yourself up to the standard of the love that you want and that you crave. Because people are only going to go as far as you allow them to go and to be, right? So, excuse me, y'all. So yeah, just remembering that your love inside of you is the roadmap that teaches people how to love you. Okay. So yeah, because if you got that love inside of you, people naturally do dumb stuff, and no one's perfect. No one is above, you know, like we all make mistakes, and y'all know that, right? But at the end of the day, if someone knows in concrete the love that you hold inside your heart, they're not going to try to go over that. They're not going to try to truly disrespect you. And if they do, then you know for yourself, for a word, just pay attention to Nipsey, y'all. You know for a word that like they're not the one for you because they don't complement your spirit. And that's enough. That's enough to know. That's enough to hold. That's enough to consider. Because somebody not like giving you the love and respect that you deserve, then you gotta be real with yourself and ask yourself, why do I keep allowing this type of love, this type of interaction, this type of experience in my life? Where have I gone wrong? When did I decide that this chaos was okay for me? When did I decide that I'm just going to accept what's given to me and I'm not going to command a certain amount of fluidity around me so that I can swim, grow, know, and be sure that I am exuberating my kindness, my love, my approach as a person. So yeah. That was a big like for me because I grew up as like I'm a people person, but I'm not a people pleaser. But in the past, I feel like I've had those two confused, right? So I would always seek validation outside of myself, and I would always try to make people feel, comfortable. And in the scene, I always try to make people feel essentially how I wanted to feel. And I would do that so much so at the cost of myself. And like as long as everybody else was okay, I was strong enough to handle the conflicting emotions of the room. And that's dead. That's dead ass. That's not even something that we're about to do, boo boo. Like, um, the person that I need to always confer with, always protect and keep a strong hold on is myself, right? And I show myself, I exuberate the kindness that I want to receive in this world. And I'm going to do it on a holistic level. I am going to truly embrace who I am and be in synchronicity of the rhythm of my heart, of the rhythm of my wants and needs. And I'm not going to wait around for someone to be that, bring that, or do that for me. So I just inspire and inquire for you to seek your own sense of self, and also like, don't necessarily look for love outside of you. Make sure that the love inside of you is concrete, it's total, it's divine, it's set in nature before you go outside and you try to have all these different interactions with different people, because people will fail you because they don't know exactly what's going on in your head. They don't know exactly what you want out of life. They don't know exactly how you feel, and like all these compliments you. No one is mind readers, so you have to stand up for yourself and truly be ambient in your will to succeed in love, in light, in happiness. And that self starts with, loving on you. Like be your own trick daddy. Trick yourself out. You know what I mean? Like take care of the kingdom that is inside of you, the temple throughout, like that needs to be well kept. Well kept. It needs to be loved on, nurtured, watered. So make sure that your landscape is one for the books, and then the love will just, you won't have to look for it because it'll be there in front of you, pop, 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 popping you up like, hey, I love you. so so yeah, that's that. Um, so moving right along to this portion of our podcast, to the docket we are going into. Miss Beyonce. Now, it's Monday, and Beyonce concert was on Wednesday last week. But I'm still there. I didn't want it to end. It was amazing. It was beautiful. I mean, inspired is the foreword of all of it. Like, inspired is not the word, to be honest. Like, I am inspired. Like, Beyonce is just beautiful. She's ambient. She's rich. She's graceful. We always make her like and put her like above the world, essentially, but she's just a regular woman, like regular girl, beautiful, petite, sweet, kind, and I could see that from her performance. So you can only imagine like she's felt and wherever she go, in the rooms that she go into, because she choose to embody herself as a woman but also stay graceful within like her own perspective of self. I just basically said she's embodied what being a woman is, and she's graceful as hell. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like graceful as heaven. So graceful as heaven, graceful as heaven, graceful as heaven. So I think that's lit. Go B, go Miss Carter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you weren't at the Beyonce concert, um, you can watch it on YouTube. But most importantly, like it is definitely a blessing to be able to experience it. And I just pray light, healing, love, hope over her family, over her generations. I just pray that she's protected, her husband is protected, her family is protected, everyone that surrounds her in association with her, we are protected. We have already been, graced with her presence, as her singing over us is a blessing. So shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to her voice. Mic was on. Voice was strong. Like truly a performer, truly an icon at this point. She's giving Michael Jackson vibes. Everybody, like, if it was Beyonce Day in Philly, y'all. So somebody is epic when you make a whole day out of seeing them. Like, you already know it's done, it's popping, it's rocking, polka dotting, because you're going to see Beyonce today. You're going to experience the Renaissance and stay T. Woo! Go B. So yeah, I really did want to comment on that. So y'all know that Beyonce is lit, Beyonce is popping. We all know that, but I just had to put it in your face really quickly. Yeah. So go be again. So we're really not going to have a super long podcast. I do feel kind of bad, y'all, because we did not get a chance to like truly go in depth last week, because y'all know what happened. But I just wanted to come and touch base with y'all and make sure that y'all was ready for the new week to come. Podcast of the week. What's crazy is we're moving right along to the podcast of the week. Weather's been good. It's been hot outside. Shout out to the summer. Hope y'all all enjoying cookouts, doing it big, like taking care of yourself, making sure that you're hydrated, making sure that your space is clean and put together, and that you have everything that you need to be concurrent, back to back in this life. So shout out to that, all together. Podcast of the week. This week is really crazy for me because I've been watching a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of TD Jakes sermons. I try to get one in a day. It's not a large fleet for the miracles and the blessings that comes after that and throughout. So if anybody's interested in something to watch, go watch you a TD Jakes sermon. Like, go look at his sermons and play one that you feel that you feel is speaks to you. It has the title of what you're looking for, and the message and the passageway of what you want to receive in this week, tonight, today, in the moment. So that's Liddy to the committee. Okay. So we're going to jump into our manifestation for this week. What are we manifesting? We are manifesting greatness, of course, in every turn and every way in which we breathe. But I also want to manifest like entry into Made in America. We still rocking with Made in America. I'm gonna say it until it's true. We try to get entry into Made in America, specifically VIP tickets, VIP experiences, VIP friends, but like just solidifying the tribe. So it's two different manifestations. So yeah, manifestation for Made in America, and the manifestation for tribe. Still inviting good, loving, kind people in my life, and still just embodying my own sense of self-love. That's what has gotten me to this point, and is what will continue to prevail me in my career and my existence. So get used to this face, get used to this voice, get used to this life, get used to this embodiment of what me as a woman. And yeah, just continue to show up and show out, have kindness in your heart, give grace to everyone, always and forever throughout. I am your girl, ICB. I love you guys all so much. Until next time. Hold on, let me throw that back because my voice was cracking. Inspired by Miss B in regards to a strong voice. Let's do this. I love you guys all so much. Until next time, Grace. Love you.